Hi everybody, Ted Moss here. Thanks for coming back to our continuing video series. We're with Bob Drusdahl, President of PreCheck. How you doing today, Bob?
Good morning, Ted. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. So Bob, there's a topic I think that's on a lot of people's minds today, and it's drug addiction and drug overdoses. What can you tell us a little bit about that when it comes to your company and what you know about that?
Well, substance abuse is a major problem in our country. It's epidemic. There doesn't seem to be any solid solution. One year, the governor of Vermont spent his whole State of the Union address addressing substance abuse in his state. Ohio has certainly had a number of problems, and we have reached national news with substance abuse there.
Sure. There's a chart here that kind of shows some statistics.
Right. So according to the Ohio Department of Health, we're looking at the number of unintentional drug overdoses, deaths from 2004 to 2016. Oh. And you'll notice that fentanyl, which really didn't start till 2007, has just gone through the roof. And heroin, and in Sunday's article in the Plain Deer, they're saying that methamphetamine, because it's only $30 a gram as opposed to $100 a gram for heroin, that it's becoming more popular. In 2013, there were only 49 deaths from methamphetamine. However, by 2016, the death rate rose to 233, according to the Ohio Department of Health. And then preliminary figures for 2017 through August indicate 529 deaths.
Wow.
So we're on our way, the way the rates are going here. Before long, we're going to have 1,000 deaths in the state of Ohio from methamphetamine alone.
That's crazy. And I mean, that's the worst part of it as far as the actual effect on families. But, you know, those people, while they're doing that, I mean, some of them are employed, some of them have jobs, some of them are working in your company, driving your tow motor, or, you know, dealing with, detailed manufacturing processes.
Sure, and it's a potential cause for workplace accidents and damage. What we're able to do, of course, is there's different forms of drug testing and different types of drug tests. Okay. So if you did hair tests, for instance, and you notice I've given lots of samples over the years, if you're doing hair testing, that will actually, it's a 90-day drug test that'll stop drugs at the employment door.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And during the course of employment, if you have a source of random drug testing where you take somewhere between 10 to 20% of your population and test them randomly over the course of the year, that's the greatest deterrent to the use of drug tests, because it isn't the person's family or spouse or children or clergy.
Sure.
It's the employer is the biggest reason why people do not use drugs in the workplace. So employers should be cognizant of the potential epidemic that's out here and take advantage of it.
And the employer has an impact on people as a deterrent, is what you're saying.
Absolutely, because they need the job.
Sure, that makes sense. I'm a little bit shocked at these numbers. I'm glad you brought this up. So this is something that the PreCheck company can do for employers. Can they test for all of these different substances that are on this list here?
The answer is yes. Most people do the Night of Five, which is the National Institute of Drug Abuse, which was established in 1988. And that would be your THC or marijuana, it would be your cocaine, it would be heroin, it would be amphetamines, it would be PCP or what's called angel dust. So those are the drugs that are normally tested for in a 5-panel test. Yet, what Quest has done, and we're a national provider, there's 8,000 Quest sites across the country that we can use for drug testing. So what we can do there is they've given us 2 additional drugs, MDA and another test that would allow us to, for free actually, that handles the more modern drug usage. Sure.
It's something you really have to keep on, and I would guess hire an expert like PreCheck to take care of.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. So, well, Bob, this has been very informative. I appreciate it. I'm glad that the PreCheck company is in the business of helping really employers have a safer work environment. And really, I mean, helping people ultimately stay alive if this is something that is caught, through your process. So I think it's a great product. If you want to know more, pre-check.com. Pre-check, we're helping you hire the best. It's not only our motto,
It's our mission.
it is.